Leslie, it's an issue that has very much affected this competition. 3 of the top male ice dancers are non-U.S. citizens here, including Matthew Gates, who skates with Yves Chalom. They're in 2nd place. Dick, what are your thoughts about foreign skaters being here at Nationals?
Well, to answer your question and Leslie's, number one, I don't care how much money you spend. If you don't have talent and a competitive spirit, it's not going to do you any good. Secondly of all, who said anything had to be easy? It's tough, but a lot of things in this world are. Thirdly of all, it clearly puts a lot of pressure on other athletes, and that's good for them. They'd have to meet these skaters in international competition anyway, so they're just doing it earlier.
And we should mention that Matthew Gates is not affected by the new rule, which says that foreign skaters are not eligible for any international competition, including Worlds. He and a number of others who were eligible last year for the Nationals will be grandfathered in.
Now, you'll note, this is an all Latin rhythm dance, and that's because they feel comfortable with it. The tango has grown with them, and they've grown with the tango.
I think it'll be interesting, too, with Chalom and Gates. In the 2nd spot, if they should hang on to that, the U.S. can send 2 teams to the World Championships. But, of course, Matthew Gates is not a citizen. He is able to compete at the Worlds, but when you look ahead to the Olympics, he would not be eligible for those games. The International Committee of the UFSFA may have a decision to make.
He is really a wonderful ice dancer. He has a very high technical ability, and their speed is first rate. Well, now that's a little bit of hydroplaning almost. They're almost fearless in the way they approach these steps. Very intricate holds and moves. Very energetic.
Dick, as you watch them, what is the major difference between them and, say, Punselin and Swallow?
They're very alike. They both skate in the same place. They both train with the same people, and they're both doing tangos. There's a lot of similarities between them. Now look at how fast he turns in some of these moves. They both do.
Well, they were in 2nd place heading into this free dance, trying to put some pressure on the reigning U.S. champions. They may have done that. The performance of Yves Chalom and Matthew Gates. And when we come back, Punselin and Swallow, the reigning champions, skate after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Skating championships continue on ABC's Wide World of Sports.
The judges' marks for Yves Chalom and Matthew Gates for technical merit.
Back in Nashville with Yves Chalom and Matthew Gates, taking a look at their scores for technical merit, 5.6 up to 5.
And that's because the difficulty and the variety of their steps was just wonderful. And so was the cleanness and the sureness and the edges. I mean, the whole thing was technically a tour de force. Really very strong and powerful. And interestingly enough, she's hearing impaired, but it doesn't impair her hearing of the music. She feels that right through to her fingertips.
5.7.
Appreciate what she does on the ice, though, even more. Knowing that, those are the marks for presentation. 5.6 up to 5.8. So they're in first place in terms of those that have skated in the free dance.
5.7.